This past year, to go into a league, Conference USA champions, team that was picked 8th or 9th, had great maturing leadership on our team. Seniors did an unbelievable job leading our team. Our new players bought in and contributed unbelievable. You think about the close games that we won. I mean, UAB twice, at Marshall, Florida Atlantic, Florida International. We won a lot of close games, and that's a tribute to guys trying to make plays down the stretch, not scared to make plays. So I'm really proud of what you've done, and don't ever take it lightly at all.
Hey everybody, we're back on GoBlueRaiders.com, and let's see what these guys are doing. What are you kind of showing off a little something there, guys? What you got there, Nico?
I don't know. What it look like some.
It looks like some bling, doesn't it?
Little bling, little something.
And you got something else in your other hand. This is kind of neat, the Conference USA medal. We'll show that in just a second, but Nico's got one right here, and this is for Conference USA championships, and it was a medallion that all of the players got. But Nico, you came in here and you've won a couple of championship rings in 2 years. What does that mean to you?
It meant a lot to me to come here and win 2 rings. I mean, just coming from a background like I have, it's just a great accomplishment for me.
T, you fought and you scraped, and here you are on the other side of things and graduated, and that big smile on your face never leaves, and I know you're awfully proud of this.
Yes, sir. It's always a blessing, to win some championships with some brothers,
Talk about that, because you guys use the word brother a lot, and that's not just something that you throw out there.
No, you don't. I mean, you got to build relationships with players, to call them your brother. So it's good to have.
Nico, you're going to leave here as one of the best players over the last 2 years while you're here. How do you think this year's team will be remembered?
I think we'll be remembered great because we come into the new conference, then we won the first conference championship in the new conference.
Nico Hunter, Torrin Walker, big parts of a Conference USA championship. Well, this is kind of the long and the short of it with Blue Raider basketball. We got Tweety Knight, point guard, and then the big man in the middle, Sean Jones. These two guys were such a big part of this championship. Tweety had the weight of the world on his shoulders running the show, and when it came right down to it, you made the shot to win a conference championship. Talk about that moment and what it means to have that on your finger.
That just come from hard work, we called a set play and it got broken up. So this is playing basketball, man, and just putting my team on the back and just finishing the play at the end.
And I don't think you mind being compared to your brother. That was a Marcos Knight kind of play, ending up at the rim, wasn't it?
I think it was actually better than Marcos Knight, to be honest. But, it was a good play though.
It was. Good job. But Sean, you've had a busy spring, hadn't you?
Yeah, it's been very busy for me the past couple months, but it's always fun being busy.
Coach Davis said before the season, he called you into his office and said, Sean, I'm going to coach you like you're the player of the year in this league. Tell me what that meant.
Basically, when he told me that, he just basically said that, he's going to be on my tail for when the days I do want to practice and the days I don't want to practice. So it's basically that he wasn't going to let up, which at the end of the season, it helped our team become better, and also helped me become a better player.
And I tell you, I was very fortunate to have been in the lobby of the hotel in El Paso when Coach told you that you had won the Player of the Year and rode over for your press conference, and for you to be able to call your mom and tell her was just, that was as exciting to me as the game winner you had at FIU.
Yeah, it was a very exciting time for me because, my mom's been proud of everything, a lot of things I've been doing, but, for me to tell her that I got that big accomplishment was really big for me and my family, so it was something that my whole family was proud of me for.
Yeah. Tweety, you've seen a lot of wins in a couple of years, and you saw your brother play one more year before that. Tell me what you think this program is today as compared to when you first saw it about 3 years ago.
I would say just hard work, us going in, being able to practice every day, and being coachable. So that changed a lot, and just being able to come in and practice and be competitive with each other every day.
What about these new guys? We see them around back here. They're going to be okay?
Oh, yeah, I think they'll be fine.
Good deal. I tell you, Sean, I know it gets a little sappy. I keep talking about it, that I met you when you were a senior in high school down in Miami, and and to see the man that you are right now. I'm proud to call you my friend, my man.
Thank you. I'm proud to call you my friend too.
All right, there they are, two great ones, Tweety Knight, Sean Jones. Man, I'm telling you, we're here in Coach Davis's backyard, and there is a lot of bling here. We'll start right here. There's 3 championship rings, Conference USA championship medallion, and this guy's so old that he's got 4 championship rings. Zane Gibson, senior out of Chattanooga, and the King of Murfreesboro, Kerry Hammonds II. Zane, talk a little bit about what it's like to be a fifth-year senior, to have those 4 championship rings, and to be the part of the program that you were.
I just think it's not just about last year. It's about, like you talked about, the whole time here. It's the culture. It's the fact that, when we come here, Coach Davis develops that relationship of being in the gym, working hard, understanding that nothing's just going to be given to you. You have to go out there and take it and work every day for it, and that's what we strive to do. Every day we go to the gym, our goal, we say before practice, is we going to get better today, or are we going to compete today? What are we going to do?
I tell you, Kerry, when old-time Blue Raider fans like me see you, you're a representation of a long period of great players because of your dad. And was there, now that your career is behind you, did you feel like there was pressure from the outside to be like your dad, or did you put pressure on yourself, I'm going to be my own guy?
I wanted to be my own guy because coming in, my dad said, don't worry about what I did. Don't worry about what my team did. Come in, create your own legacy. Do what you can do with your team.
Well, speaking of that, what does it mean to you that right at the end of your senior year, your dad gets elected to the Blue Raider Hall of Fame?
Oh, it means a lot. I feel like he probably should have been in a little earlier, and he'll tell you the same thing, but I'm glad he finally got in.
Well, and timing sometimes doesn't matter. It's all about the end process, and he is going to be there. You've watched this program since you were a baby. Where's it going to go with these new guys?
We got a bunch of talented guys, and I feel like my class, me and Zane, we have been a great stepping stone for these guys to see the road that we've paved, and hopefully they can continue on success.
Yeah. Zane, I kind of wrap it up with you as far as the players are concerned. I got you spoke on behalf of the players on the radio show on Senior Day. I'm going to kind of let you do that right now. These rings are nothing but a symbol. But what's it a symbol of, and what does it mean to each one of you guys?
Well, I think it's a symbol of family. I really do. Like we talked about on Senior Night, similar to that, it's an honor to be here, and it's an honor to be able to play for Coach Davis at Middle Tennessee, where you compete for championships year in, year out. You're right. It's just a ring. It's just a symbol, but everything that goes behind those rings is what we'll know from 50 years now when we're going to each other's weddings, or kids are playing basketball together. We'll understand everything we did in the culmination of these rings, and it's just special.
All right, Zane, appreciate it very much, and glad to know you're still going to be. You and Kerry are both still around. This is now Coach Hammonds and Coach Gibson, and now they're asking me, when are we going to go to lunch? So that's what it's all turned out to be. They knew that couldn't happen until their eligibility was over. They're two of my buddies. Glad to have them here tonight. Here with Coach Davis in his backyard, and like you said, these get-togethers in June or July, whenever it happens to come, never get old, when you can see the look on your players' eyes, and they understand what it means to get one of these championship rings.
Well, I don't think, the average person doesn't really know exactly what these players kind of go through in a year process. And I think that the true testament of a team is the regular season championships, where you endure road wins and tough games, come off tough losses, and go back. And Chip, you're a big part of this, and all the support staff, and it is for the last 5 years. It's a lot of fun, like you said, on these July nights.
Yeah, Zane, put it pretty well. He goes, it's just a ring. He goes, but behind that, there's a lot of blood, there's a lot of sweat, there's a lot of tears, there's a lot of friendship, and that hits home with these guys.
Well, it does, and like I said, Chip, I wouldn't feel real comfortable giving out championship rings only to guys that really deservingly have put in a lot of effort. We've given out a lot of championship rings over the last 5 years, 4 of them, and we've never given a championship ring out to a guy that hadn't received his degree. So 35 in a row, every one of these guys have graduated, and that makes it even more meaningful for a head coach and our staff to be able to do that.
As a head coach, you used a couple of words talking about your team that I'm not sure every coach in the country could say about their team. You said they were coachable and they were low maintenance, and that doesn't happen every year.
Well, it doesn't, and I mean that when you can
That's for
just
self-drive inside for these guys.
Oh, it is, Chip. When you can lay your head on the pillow and go recruiting, and we're not perfect, but you got low maintenance guys that are going to school and trying to do the right thing, and then showing up on practice and even on tough days, fighting through it and being coachable. It's been an unbelievable run for us, and just been so pleasurable for me as a head coach just to be able to come to the gym with them every day.
And, you know, this does kind of close the book on the 2013-14 team, and now I look around and I see Kyle, and I've got a lot of work to do to learn who all these new guys are, but there are a lot of new faces, and that's exciting also.
Well, it is. You know, when we lost LaRon Dendy, everybody said, well, LaRon Dendy played with a bunch of average players. Let's see what they do. Well, we had some really, really good players coming back, and they set records. And then we lost that whole group, and they said, well, you know, this group is going to be tough to follow that going to the new league. Well, we had another really group of talented players coming back, good group of newcomers. Same thing again. I have loved coming to the gym with this group. Our returning players have done a fantastic job. It's maybe the most athletic new group we've ever had. So it's going to be a lot of fun for us to watch this team grow.
It certainly is, and we do appreciate being a small part of this, and it's just it's fun to be around these guys, and appreciate all your hospitality tonight.
Well, thank you, Chip, to you and Kyle and Nathan. All you guys do a wonderful job bringing the message out for Blue Raider basketball.
All right, for Coach Kermit Davis and all the Blue Raider seniors, here from the Davis Hacienda in Murfreesboro. Yeah, let's show the bling one more time. You're watching GoBlueRaiders.com.